Good Friday morning. It's getting close to noon. It's in the 50 degrees, so I'm just wearing a sweatshirt. Tuco's giving me the all clear. We got a light breeze, not near as breezy as it was on the Maiden. And we got the Lancaster. So
Mix active. Time remaining 4 minutes.
that looks pretty good in here, I think.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
That one sticks off. Keeping the speed up in the corners a little bit. Not into the tower. Oh my gosh, into the tower. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't even close.
Time remaining 2 minutes. Timer stop. Timer start. Timer stop.
There we go. Much better flight. That wasn't bad at all now. Them 2 weight squares I added, that wasn't bad. I still got, it's still a little breezy. Still a little breezy from here, but not bad. Maybe 5 miles an hour is off. Maybe 6, 5, 6 right in there. It's more, it's kind of coming from, you know, whatever, man. It's never perfect. That was much better flight. I like it. I just want to let you know, Stuart saw my Maiden video. And he commented that it looked like it was nose or tail heavy, and I thought that was pretty nice because we suspected that when I flew. So we'll cut here and start up here. So here we are after a successful second flight. There's where I just made a little cut in there and stuck 2 of the Great Plains weight squares. I stuck them right in there and just glued them in. There's where I'm putting my Zippy 1300. I've got it right up there, as far forward as it can go is where I have it. That was a nice flight though. That felt good. I didn't feel out of control at all. I felt like I had plenty of control. And like when it came time to turn, turning into the wind was a little harder than turning away from the wind. It just wanted to yaw a little bit. I just had to add a little bit more rudder, which in turn was the thrust vectoring. But yeah, I was pleased. I was pleased with that flight, and I'm just going to take it off the stand in case a big gust of wind comes. It's notorious for blowing planes off stands, and I don't really want to put it over there where Tuco can walk on it, so we'll set her here. Oh, the tail, you can see, here, I'll put it back on the stand. What I did for the horizontals is I put a bead of top glue on the top, and then I stuck a toothpick into the fuse against the horizontal on both sides and pushed it in. I pushed it in quite a ways, and then I went ahead and clipped the toothpick off so that just kind of helps stiffen it up a little bit. It didn't need much, but you know, just keeping it aligned. And I meant to draw a bead of hot glue on the back there, but I guess I forgot to do that. But that's what I did to help strengthen it. Now I don't know if it was needed or not, but I went ahead and just did it for assurance. Here, let me get this plane out of the shade and put the Lancaster in the shade. There we go. So that was a great flight. Like I said, I wasn't the wind. But what can you do, man? You're gonna wait till there's absolutely no wind? I don't think so. Battery. Well, of course, it's sitting in the sun, so I can't say anything. Man, that's it, Jeff. All right. So after that flight, I came down to 14%, so I'm probably going to shave just a little bit of time off my timer. What did I have my timer set for? I had it set.
Timer cleared.
Well, I threw 3.5 minutes. So I'm probably going to set my timer for like 3 minutes. That's over 25% throttle. There you go. I think that flight went very well. What do I think about the plane? Yeah, it's not a bad flying plane. I think Hobby King did a well job on it. Did a good job of designing it and stuff, and it flies well. And you know, where else are you going to get a Lancaster? It went together very well. The only thing, the horizontal, there's no spar or anything, but you know, I mean, like I said, I just put the, you know, I was going to use a little carbon spars, but I didn't really want to cut one of my carbon spars in case I needed that length later. So I just went ahead and put a toothpick underneath each horizontal with a bead of glue on top, and I'm going to add a bead of glue on the bottom. I took my elevator down to 70%. My ailerons were on 80%. I'm running 30% expo. I used the recommended 25% for the thrust vectoring, and I didn't take a lot of thrust or rudder in the turns. The turns that were into the wind, it took less than the turns that were with the wind. The turns that were with the wind, I needed more. There you go. I'm very pleased with it. I don't regret buying it at all. It looks fantastic. I'm sure I could fly it slower, but with a crosswind, I kind of kept my speed up a little bit. I didn't really want to risk it. You know, you get a perfect day or a wind you can fly into. You know, I'm sure you can slow it down pretty, you know, a lot slower than what I flew it. That was just my second flight, and I'm very happy. That's Tuco in the shade. Jeff and the son having fun here in Lower Alabama, baby. Woo, woo,